Alright, so we are now live, and we've been putting off starting the stream for a little bit because of waiting on Zarmander's ass. He is still not here yet. He told us one moment, which was, by very strict definitions, is 90 seconds, and this was almost half an hour ago, so yeah, we're still waiting on him.
Give me one.
Okay, right in the middle of the opening for the stream.
I'm sending you something.
Yes, right in the middle of the opening of the stream. So as I was saying before Sakura's interruption there, as always, this stream is not ready for anyone under the age of 18. If you're here and under the age of 18, then I question your parents not monitoring your internet activity. And if they're aware and letting you watch my stream anyway, I question their parenting. Unless, of course, you're a member of the Draco family, in which case I highly recommend. But you do keep in mind, I'm not a fucking babysitter. Either way, fuck you and have a good time.
There you go.
Why am I suddenly worried even look? Really? Really?
What?
You know full well what.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit, you don't. I'm talking about this.
So?
And what ones were those? Were those flying?
What?
The gems that you just sent.
Dragon. And I'm flooding you with moth babies.
Yes, I noticed this, even though I've already done a hunt for Larvesta.
Let's see, what other ones shall I send to you?
Oh, God.
Which ones do you need? You need psychic? Okay, you need more ghosty because you're still on bronze with the ghost. Right. Oh, I didn't send this one to you. There's two of that one. I don't have enough of that one. You know what?
I swear.
You can just release the moth babies. I don't care.
Wow. That's what you really
do. Plain old. That shit. They're just plain old moth babies. I mean, they're nothing special.
Except for the fact that by lore, they're able to replace the fucking sun. Which, that, in and of itself, fucking Pokemon lore is ridiculous.
Okay, let's see.
Does that mean how something that can get over hotter than the fucking sun is weak to water? Because that shit would just fucking evaporate before even touching it. Ooh, the fairy onesie, I can definitely use those because I go on to Team Fairy next month. No, technically speaking on Sunday, but you know. Hey. You're a pain in my ass, child. You know?
trying to help you.
I know.
Like, I'm not gonna use them. Let's see what mine's at. Let's see. I have. Oh, I still have a zinc and electric. Nice. Okay, I'm done for the evening. You're thinking about damn time.
Pretty much. I was fighting a dragon. Check the silver, the poison badge up to gold rank. Then I need 1, 2, 3 more to get it from bronze to zinc.
In what?
Really? I thought you said you were done for the evening.
Yeah. You're the one that mentioned it. In what?
Like I said, I thought you said you were done for the evening.
You're the one that mentioned, oh, I need blank, blank, blank
Yeah.
to get to bronze. Okay, tell me which one. Now.
At bronze. Is what I said.
At bronze.
Yes.
So you need Ghosty?
That's not what it was. Oh, Ghost, yes. That one you did see that was at bronze.
Yeah, I can't see the rest of them. So.
Exactly.
Tell me which one.
Nope.
Please.
Fucking hate you using that shit on me. It's fucking grass and fairy. You abuse that with me. You know that? Oh, joy! Thunderstorm nearby.
What?
There's a thunderstorm nearby. Yay. Yeah, the bitch is gonna be getting all the fucking relic items that I'm gonna need to upgrade all these damn things. Those are not fucking cheap.
I've actually sold several relic items. Didn't know I needed them.
Yeah, relic items. That's what the different treasure items are. Relic copper is the brassy looking one that you need to upgrade from bronze to silver. You need relic silver to go to gold, relic gold to go to platinum, relic vase to go from platinum to mithril, relic band to go from mithril to nintendium, a relic statue to go from nintendium to wish alloy, and a relic crown to go from wish alloy to master.
I've actually sold several of each of them that I've gotten from boxes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's worth it considering the fact that the relic copper starts at 10k, and then it just goes up from there in increments of like 10,000 or more. Relic gold or relic silver, I think, is 20 grand.
Relic gold's 50.
Yeah. And I think the relic
And then relic band's 200. Relic statues 500, and then relic crown is a mil.
Yeah.
I've just been selling those every time I find them in the boxes. And I think I found like 3 or 4 relic crowns in my boxes.
Yeah, there was once upon a time those were needed for special summon items. Back when you could actually craft certain things for summons.
But yeah, there you go. Check your trades. Here I was being nice to you.
Yes, and I'm teasing you. You know this. You decide you want to be a little asshole to me throughout the day. I decide to tease you. That's our relationship.
Mm.
No, thank you. Motherfucker. Also, for anyone keeping score, we are still waiting on Zarmander. And yes, I am calling his ass out.
Mm. Oh. Oh.
I burped.
Oh. Is that enough to upgrade?
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Uh-huh.
I'm back.
That was fast.
I was just letting the boy know something about dinner.
Hmm.
Still waiting on Zarmander. Rosar, where the fuck are you? Oh, shithead. But yeah, the ones that I'm really trying to focus on at present are the, about time.
Hello.
Hi.
You are. How long late? I'm picking at you, Zarzar.
Yeah, we've been waiting like damn near an hour for you. He said give you a minute.
I know, I'm sorry.
And you should be.
We're just giving you
I mean,
shit, Zarzar.
technically, this is OG start time. I'm just saying.
No, it ain't.
No, no.
Start time has never been 9 o'clock. I don't know where you're getting your misinformation from, buddy. It's funny, I was literally just starting to talk about you too.
Right, so.
What? But no, like I was saying though, Sakura, I'm basically working on getting the Z fragments for the different elements because I'm trying to get the Necrozmium.
I don't know what that is.
Big ass white fucking
I don't know.
psychic dragon Necrozma. Hello. Sakura. Sakura. Can either of you hear me? Okay.
Are you talking about the Terra shards?
The Z crystal
Can you not hear me?
shards. I can hear you now, yes. No, and I'm not talking about the Terra shards, I'm talking about the Z crystal shards. You know how on the top bar it's got the little diamond, sideways diamond thing that says off? That says Z crystal when you click on it. And the shit that I'm talking about.
Crystals?
Yes, the shit that I'm talking about right now is the shit you get the fragments for as a result of the type races.
I have water, bug, fighting, rock.
Yeah, you broke up hard.
I don't know why.
It's Discord being a dickhead. It's typically that way.
Yeah.
Currently,
Yeah, I have water, bug, fighting. Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah, the ones I need currently, I need 3 fire, 3 water, 3 electric, 3 grass, 3 ice, 3 poison, 3 ground, 3 flying, 1 psychic, 3 bug, 3 rock, 3 ghost, and 3 fairy.
I have 2 ground.
She got it on YouTube, sir.
Yep, I just heard a little part.
I have 2 ground, 2 rock, and 3 bug.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you want them?
if you have no intention of using them, yes.
I like barely even use them in type races. I just hoard them.
Because I have no desire to pay $2.4 million for the fucking Ultra Necrozmium.
Yeah, and these are like the actual Z crystals. They're not the fragment.
I actually need the fragments, is what I need.
Oh, okay. I have the actual crystals.
Alright, so are you both good now?
Yep.
I'm tempted to be petty right now, Sakura.
Mine.
Huh? Okay, you keep breaking up, kid. You might have to leave and come back to the chat.
It's for you. Hello?
I'm right here. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Why do you want to be petty?
Because of Zara.
But Zara's a nice dude.
Yes, he is a nice dude, that also just made us wait nearly a fucking hour.
My
Okay.
ass kept on getting more and more sleepy as we went. Oh.
What's that, sir?
I said fair.
I can now mark the white flower line off of my list because I have all three of those. And there we go. The eternal flower fluid. Alrighty. So, as just a partial recap here at the last session, y'all were finally actually trying to get some relaxation after a fight with the fucking Krampus and getting attacked by the
Yes.
raven ass fucking warder. But you now know there are multiple below the platform mechanisms. I'm going to step away for just a few moments here. And when I return, then we will commence with the festivities for the evening.
Alright.
And good stream health, awesome. I don't know how well we can hear you all in the chat though. Or on the stream rather, I should say.
Oh, you want me to talk so you can.
Look this up. Human volume. Alright, say something for me.
Hello?
Okay, so you can hear you guys about as well as you can me. Awesome. That is a constant
Alright.
struggle for me, trying to figure out things, volume and all that shit. So now that I have that confirmed that you all can be heard easily enough, I'm going to quote unquote step away for a moment. Anybody who knows me knows what time that is. And then we will see about what shenanigans you two can get your asses into when I get back.
Ready?
Also, while I'm thinking about it, I just need them, but neither of you two wants to actually say anything or anything like that while I'm gone. Got a little fucking copyright slash royalty free music. Alright, there we go. Testing. Can either of you hear me? Hello. Why is there always fucking gonna be technical difficulties? Okay, there we go. I don't know what the fuck caused all that. Now that I have the fucking sound issue figured out, now I'll be back.
Welcome back.
Okay, clearly you missed all of that. I said now that I have the sound issue figured out, now I'll be right back. I had some technical difficulties there for a minute.
Right.
So, now I'll be back.
knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shape me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. And I recall the past real vaguely. I remember everything they'd say. Maybe thought that I was crazy, thinking that one day they'd see my name. Love being a loner, always moving closer. Knew exactly what I wanted to have. Fear of growing older, chip all on my shoulder. Told myself I'm never looking back, and now I'm
Alrighty. Now, see, when somebody says they're only going to be a couple of minutes, sorry, that's what it looks like. Just for the record, you know. Hello.
Hello.
There we
Welcome
go.
back.
Thank you. And I see you're there as well, Psycho. Good.
Oh,
What?
beef jerky. Should I be eating it? No. Am I going to?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you a stubborn pain in the ass? Yes. Do you like to torture yourself? Also, yes. Alrighty. So.
With how tender this is, it should not hurt my stomach. Hopefully.
Teriyaki?
Yeah.
Alright. So, as I stated last session, the party, if you haven't already, go ahead and click long rest on your character sheets, because I'm effectively treating at the end of last session as that. So, you are aware of the one creature, and being that you, Czar of all people, being a druid, should be able to recognize most common wildlife. So you should recognize it as a wolf-type creature that you all fought. Knowing that they are pack creatures, you should know that there are also several others down there below you.
Yep.
However, at the end of your long rest, as you two are stirring, actually, before I go forward, let me pull this up here. Open sheet. I'm going to need you both to roll, I believe, history check is what I'm going to need to have you both roll for me here. It makes the most logical sense. So 13. Okay, how? The
Do we
irony
need
of
to
it.
reroll?
It's funny because he obviously's got an 11 with a +2. You got a 12 with a +1. So it's funny to me the fact that you both wound up with
That's
a
still
13.
weird.
It is weird, but obviously it's... For you to have rolled the same number, you would have wound up with a 12, or he would have wound up with a 14, so... So, as you're stirring from your rest, you can't help but have this nagging sensation that you're forgetting something very important. Such as, you can't help but think that something or someone is missing. But hard as you try, you just cannot seem to come up with a name or place specifically what's off about it being the two of you there.
I see.
Translation for anyone wondering, Gaius has left the server for personal reasons. Never got a chance to get around to discussing exactly how Finn was going to be exiting, and no, there we go. Just seemed the most logical here. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
So, what are the two of you doing?
Look down, see them? Nope.
Look down and see what?
The critters.
The critters that are all on the ground down where the portal that you need to go through is? For the record, too, since it doesn't show the full thing, I'm just going to show you a picture of what these things look like.
Alright.
As soon as I get this fucking... There we go. Now it's starting to cooperate. Alright, so...
Nom 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 nom.
Mods. Oh, did I not? Oh, I saved it somewhere else, obviously. So let me go up here. It should be in this. Yep. Yes, these are the lovely creatures that are surrounding the portal that you all need to go through. If you're wondering, Sakura, it's in the text chat for D&D.
The fucking skinwalker hell is that?
That, my dear child, is called a fin, and covered in very coarse fur.
Oh. Is it tentacles?
No, those are
No,
legs.
they're bug-like. They're bug legs.
It's a very
Oh, hell no.
specific classification of bug.
Oh no. Don't tell me it's a wolf spider.
In the most literal fucking sense you can think.
I fucking hate you.
I'm not throwing spiders at you. These just have spider-like appendages. So I still have not broken my word to you about throwing spiders at you. So, how is the party dealing with this nagging suspicion that something is off?
I'm forgetful anyways.
Thorn.
Yes.
What's going through your mind currently?
Well, the fact that we can either just wait here until the portal recharges, but that's a long time.
Indeed.
And, well, he kind of wants to see what's out there. New area, something new. And he got rid of one of these pretty easily. They could probably easily get through whatever's left.
Yeah, they took out a pup. Or cub, I guess is the proper term.
You didn't say that last time. You just said it was one of them.
Wait,
You're right.
did they do this after I fell asleep?
No, because you were the one that fought it.
I don't remember. But okay.
Yeah. You were definitely the one that fought and killed the water cub before. And yes, you are correct, Zar, that I never said what type it was or any kind of an indication of age or anything like that. But then again, nobody ever even asked, so.
And didn't really get to see.
Yeah.
We just got general straight.
Yeah, Sakura, or Eris rather, just kind of obliterated the fucking thing. As she is tend to do.
My bad.
Eris's whole philosophy on fighting seems to be, I'm going to hit it really fucking hard a lot and try to make it explode.
Mm-hmm.
So she's basically Dragon Ball Z abridged Goku is what Eris is. Try hitting it really hard. What's that, sir?
I was like, yeah, I can see it.
So, as far as common knowledge for the two of you, you know that the portal that is supposed to get you back to the regular world that you know is down on the ground below the platform you're now standing on, in a giant bowl-shaped chamber, and you can hear the snuffling sounds of very large creatures down below you. Because upon its death, before it finally bled out from Sakura's vicious treatment, the cub did let out a howl. And now the rest of the pack is coming to investigate. And all the while, there's just that nagging suspicion that something is still missing. You were going to say something, Sakura?
Hell to the no, no, no.
I mean, you can say that all you like.
Fuck that shit.
You can say that all you like, but at the end of the day, where you gotta go is down where they are. Because there is no other way
Something
out.
feel off.
Yes.
She's probably not thinking for the same reason, but...
Yeah, thoughts would be a little confusing. Something off.
It's like something's missing.
Yeah.
And I would like to point out, just as an aside here, that Boldrin will probably be more keenly aware of the feeling that something is missing just because of his history with Finn as well.
Yeah. Is also anything else around? Gear, anything else? Any indications that there is another person here with us?
You'll notice that there seems to be a brown leather coat just kind of laying near your campsite. Fairly
Is this
safe.
yours?
Nope.
Alright.
Is it yours?
No. Too small. Too short.
Is this motherfucker wearing a moth outfit?
Mothman.
Oh shit, they were just walking the Mothman prophecies? I couldn't resist on that one, even if it was a bad joke. And as you two discover the code, and you're discussing, trying to remember trying to figure out who it belongs to, you're just going to hear the creatures down below just starting to make aggressive growling noises. But do continue with what you're getting ready to say, please.
Oh, I was just gonna say, we should probably get down there, huh?
I do believe he's talking.
You don't hear what's going on down there?
Well, what's going down there is probably gonna come up here. Where would you rather deal with them? On this little tiny thing? Go from all sides?
Fine. Fine.
So, how do y'all plan on getting down there?
We've got that rope that we tied off last time.
Yes.
I can fly.
That too.
Also, what is...
Question, how heavy is Zarsar?
Waldron would be pretty light. He's really tall, but he's lanky.
Plus, you know...
So I can pretty much carry him.
I mean, that's already
much.
been happening in the fucking the series. She was trying to fucking pick him up and hurl his ass down the fucking manhole cover.
Motherfucking yeet.
Eris used to
Don't
seismic
eat.
toss.
Don't eat. Bones fragile.
Says the motherfucker that can probably turn into a fucking bird.
Hey, alright. It has uses. Also, I don't know if I can turn into a bird. You have to be a surprisingly high level to turn into a bird.
Let me check something here. There's that. What are y'all's passive perceptions?
20.
How the fuck do you get a 20 net? Okay.
You said passive perception. That's no rolling.
Yes, passive perception.
20.
15?
Alright, so...
Got the observant feat, I think. Yeah. He's
then-
observant.
Then you will both very quickly recognize the sound of the rope grating against the platform nearby. As if there's a...
Oh, hell no.
The rope's not down.
I
We would have picked it up when we went up.
Oh, alright. That is on me then. Because I don't recall anyone saying that it was done, but either way, that's fine. It will be unmistakable the sound of the snuffling and the growling getting louder. Because there are stalagmites down there, by the way.
Alright, let's go.
Fine.
Paladin will allow himself to get picked up like a long cat.
Okay, I'm gonna pick him up.
The question is how is Eris going to put him down, though?
Gently,
feet
I
above.
hope.
A couple of feet above ground, just drop him. It won't hurt him. It's just a couple of feet. Just like jumping.
What's a couple in your book? Just
Maybe
curious.
3 feet.
3
3
works.
feet?
3
Name,
works.
name one person you can think of, Sakura, that's got a 3-foot jump. Exactly.
I'll hit the ground running.
Just start moving
Have
your
you
legs
never
really fast.
jumped out of the back of a pickup?
Sakura.
Have you never jumped out of the back of a pickup?
Sakura.
You talking to me?
What?
Jumping out of a pickup truck and jumping in general are not the same thing.
Jumping out of a pickup and falling with not real car momentum, but dropping momentum are different. But 3 feet is fine. Also, 3 feet in game mechanics is fine. It's 10 feet when you take damage.
See, I know hurt the fragile boy.
Oh, this is going to become...
Also, now the only problem is I'm the only one down here. Unless you do a quick little...
I'm a little bit above you, hovering. I can hover.
Oh, you can hover? Alright, never mind.
So, as the two of you come down, all of the eyes of the creatures down below are going to immediately focus on you.
Oh, hell no.
Hopefully you should be able to see what you're looking at now.
Oh, this is great. One moment. I love this. Quick
There's
question.
7 of them.
Yes, there's 7 of them.
Don't worry. Funny question.
Oh, Lord. What's your funny question?
Can I change where I'm standing at all?
Yeah. See, whenever the fights start like this, it's just a matter of it's generic placement for the party. And as long as you're not like, oh, I want to be over here behind them, and they're going to be over there on that side, and he's going to be over there on that side. No. As long as you're still within the front of the group or the enemy, I don't care if you want to move your character around before fighting.
Alrighty. Coolio. I'm good. Yes, all 14 of these glowing red eyes are now solely focused on the two of you. Whack.
Oh, how fun.
Shall we roll for initiative?
Sure. Do we roll for initiative?
I mean, if you want to immediately become hostile towards them.
Well, true. 1 second, I can.
I don't want to be near them.
Whoa. Can I ritually cast this?
Literally, actually.
Question.
What's up?
Since Eris is pretty much Shishomaru's baby mama, does she get any perks around canines?
Does Shishomaru have any type of perks listed around canines on his sheet?
No.
I'm gonna cast.
Damn it.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Alrighty.
So I think I had that on last time. Yell over and just like, hello?
And as you cast Speak with Animals, you're hearing slightly tunes, obviously, to be able to understand them, as they're explaining about one of them is speaking to the rest of the pack about the baby being missing. And upon hearing your question, the alpha is going to turn and look back at you and just bare its fangs. 2 legs. Are you responsible for the missing baby?
Wait.
Well, this makes us look evil. We're defending it. No, I'm not. Aldrin's not saying that. That's me. This is some bullshit. Anyway. So Thaldrin actually has no idea about. I mean, I know. Thaldrin doesn't.
I mean, Thaldrin helped fight the baby.
Thaldrin didn't know it was the baby.
Well, I understand that.
Neither one of us did.
So, as far as Thaldrin's concerned, it wasn't the baby.
It was just, didn't it like lunge at us first though?
Yeah, it lunged, and it came for us.
It's a predator.
It came for us first, so
It's a predator. Yeah. It saw you as dinner.
How much of a baby could it be if they left it alone?
And
exactly.
You've never wandered off when you were younger?
It would have been close by. They would have heard us.
Yeah. And the baby howled when it was dying. That's why the rest of them are there. I did mention that.
Yeah, no, I meant they would have heard us come down. Like everybody, but I'm just alright. He'll be like, no, we know nothing of this.
Even though Eris doesn't understand the conversation going on. That's the funny part.
Thaldrin's be like, no, we didn't know anything about this. We just got here from a portal up above.
By the way, just as a perspective here for you, Sakura, this whole conversation, you're going to basically hear it's going to sound like chittering and growling the entire time.
nice. Dang.
We'll just gonna look back at her, speaking normally. We just be like, that conversation about something. We're new here. We just came through the portal just now. He's gonna really reiterate that. Before he goes back.
So you're the ones that awakened the ancient circle?
Not that we know of. It wasn't activated on this side. We don't know. We, kind of fell in somewhere else, so I don't know where I am. More of an accident.
It's just going to stare at you the entire time you speak, and it's going to just start sniffing the air as it moves closer. I can smell the baby on you. But as it's saying this,
How close is it?
It's about 15 feet.
Where?
If you give me a
So,
second.
like, here?
If you give me a second. So that's 5, 10, 15.
Alrighty.
And I did mention that.
How much bigger is it than the thing that lunged at us? 'Cause the thing that lunged at us was pretty big.
Yeah, the thing that lunged at you was probably like maybe regular wolf size. This thing is probably about like 3 times that. And as per
So,
as,
like direwolf sized.
yeah, so basically the pup was direwolf sized.
Direwolves are pretty
hell
big.
no.
And we're just gonna be like, well then, I think there's been an accident.
Yeah, as a point of
What
reference,
sort of accident?
And then he's just gonna be like, that is a baby. I believe there's been an accident.
as a point of reference, this thing is larger than Sakura when Eris is in her rager state.
Oh, hell no.
This
What
particular
I said
one
is what I said. I see.
Yeah, this particular one that Tholdrin is discussing with is the one that I'm talking about. The rest of them are about her size in rage form.
And he's like, there was no malice. It was merely self-defense. Lunged at us. I tried to talk with it. I tried to calm it down. It did not want to calm down or not attack us.
And as he's saying this, there's going to be a murmur from one of the pack members behind it, followed by an immediate yelp of pain as one of the ones right beside it bites it.
What's the general vibe between all of them?
The general vibe is that, aside from one of them, the other 5 behind the alpha are obviously going to do whatever the fuck it says to do.
Yeah, but what's his body language?
I-
What's his general vibe going on right now? Like, what's the...
I was literally just getting ready to say that too. So, he's just still kind of staring at you right at the moment. He's not. He doesn't necessarily believe what you're saying, but at the same time, he can sense that you're not lying outright. Because as far as Tholdrin's aware, what he's saying is 100% true because he didn't know anything about the creature. But the alpha is still very skeptical because he can smell the dead baby on both of them, but he's still not sure.
Damn, we shouldn't have taken a long rest. We should have stayed. We got injured. Yeah, it's one of those long rests that your guts are hanging out, but as long as you sleep for 8 hours,
Magically, the back is
good
on.
as new.
Yeah. Somebody's a fan of one-shot questers.
That's funny. I've never heard of them.
Oh, you've never heard of one-shot questers?
No.
Dude, that's fucking amazing because that's one of the jokes that they've made in their shorts is that they're saying about no matter what happens to you, and they, at one point, quote-unquote, stabbed the barbarian through the skull. And then they're just like, just take a long rest, you'll be fine.
So it's something we've joked about. It's like I can be at 1 HP, but as long as I sleep for 8 hours, no more, no less.
Meanwhile, the Alpha's gaze is just going to be constantly moving back and forth between Thaldrin and Eris. Now, when he mentioned an accident, was he actually saying that out loud, or was that just like a joke from out of character?
No, he would have said that because he didn't know that was a baby. Apparently, that's the baby. But obviously, he didn't mean to.
An accident, you say?
Everything I just said was Thaldrin saying that.
Oh, yeah,
That was Thaldrin's explanation.
I was merely asking for clarification.
Oh, yeah.
An accident.
Yes.
And as it says that, the spare legs on its back just kind of like make a mock air quotes as it says the word accident. Yes.
Listen, I have no reason to go out just killing random creatures. We just came down here because it was the only way to go from up there. We're just trying to find out where we are.
You're in my den, Two Legs. That's where you are.
I've never seen a creature like you before, and I've traveled all over the land that I've come from. So I don't know. I did not know.
You'll come to learn very quickly that this land is full of creatures with similar afflictions like me.
You call it an affliction. What exactly are you talking about?
Creatures that are crimes against nature.
So you're not a natural creature of this world.
What defines natural, Two Legs? I live, I breathe.
You were originally from here, but if this is an affliction, that means you didn't always look like this. And if I came here before the affliction happened, I wouldn't ever have seen a creature like you before. That's what I mean. A product of something.
I am the product of a mad mage's twisted desires, Two Legs.
That explains it. Was it directly caused to you? Or is it something that's spread throughout? What is the source?
The source is what we call the Ancient One. A very large, red creature, covered in scales, eyes the color of coal, and wings large enough to blot out the sun.
Let's see. And
Motherfucker again.
is there a way to exit this cave system that you live in to get to the outside?
Oh, there's 3 different ways you can leave.
Other than the portal up above and dying, is there a way to exit this cave to the outside world, preferably safely?
That depends on how you define safely, Two Legs.
Safely for me and my companion here, intact. I can keep us together, and you people, you animals. What do you call yourselves? Probably yourselves, but
If you're meaning a term that you Two Legs have come up with for my pack, we are known as warders.
warders. Alright. And You said there's a lot of creatures like yourself that suffer from this affliction. Are there a lot of two-leg people left?
There's a lot of two legs that are afflicted.
Alright. Will we become afflicted?
That depends on how long you stay two legs.
Well, alright. And, would you mind showing us to the exit?
As you ask that, it's just going to give a throaty chuckle as it sits down on its haunches. And as it does, you'll notice that there seems to be some kind of a metal-like substance seemingly growing across its skin. Not visibly at any rate, but you'll notice that there are patches that look like it's more metal than actual any living tissue.
When you call it the affliction, do you mean that?
Are you
He's
asking?
gonna motion towards the metal.
No, that is from another thing entirely.
Is it slowly spreading across the skin?
Yeah, it would ultimately move, to the best way I can describe it. The patch that you're looking at on it right now is probably like maybe a foot wide, but to give a perspective, even though they wouldn't have known this creature existed when they went to take their rest, it would have been like maybe 2/3 the size of it.
Let's see. Just gonna look at that's not. Does it look like it's becoming hostile?
You can tell in the sound of its voice that it seems like it's not exactly got pure intentions for the party. But nothing openly hostile yet.
But does it look like it's setting something up? Like it's waiting? Can I get some insight from him?
Once I get an insight check from you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can I divine his intentions? No, maybe, potentially. Just a vague feeling like.
While you're listening, you can feel the hair on the back of your neck standing up. You know that something is off with what it's saying to you, but you probably would feel like it's best to just kind of play it by ear at the present.
That I'm in prison?
No. That you would prefer to probably play it by ear at present.
Alright.
Yeah, my tongue kind of fucks up a little bit every
No.
now and
No. It's just be like, alright, well, what is that?
Oh, you're welcome to try the trials to be able to leave the cave.
And what are the trials?
Oh, it's something that any water beast worth its salt can do. You just have to be able to climb the wall.
Which wall is it?
I'm just going to just slowly turn its head at your question and look very pointedly at a wall that seems to be inclined about 30 degrees overhead, kind of sloping into the cavern, away from the wall itself. And it just seems to be covered in spikes. That wall.
You telling us to climb the wall?
That's what you asked, isn't it?
Alright. The only way to leave the caves. Alright, we'll do it. I'll do it. Anything goes?
For the most part, however,
I'll be touching the wall the entire time.
you should know that if your friend tries to help you, you will eat her.
I will touch the wall the entire time. Does that work for you?
As long as you're climbing of your own power, yes.
That works for me.
And do be a good lad and let that tasty little morsel traveling with you know the condition.
I'll let her know, don't you worry. So wait, what is it? What is the metal thing? Because that's what he was asking about. The metal patch that moves around on their skin. Like, what is it?
The white one called it the completion.
The completion?
Yes.
What is the white one?
Give me a second. Ironically enough...
Is it like you, but
Hmm.
white? Silver?
Are you asking him that?
Yeah.
The white one is not any creature native to this land.
I see. Did it come from there? Isn't it Jettifinger the way they came from? Because they apparently know of the magic circle.
It came from there, yes.
Is it still here?
Yes, it and its 4 companions all lurk somewhere in the world. I posted a picture of it, by the way, in the text chat. Because of all the creatures that I've surprise dropped in there, this one would actually exist within fucking D&D.
Of fucking course, we're going to Phyrexia.
No, Phyrexia came to you.
On today's episode of Planescape.
I'm surprised when I
Anyhow.
said completion that you didn't immediately pick up on that.
Well, I didn't understand fully. Is the vibe of what their bodies are kind of... is Phyrexia-like. He's just gonna be like, alright. So is that something that already happened to you, or is that something that you got from climbing the wall? Like, what is it? I'm just curious.
The wall and the white one are unrelated.
Oh, alright. I'll do this real quick, and then can we talk more?
If you choose to continue flapping the tongue, yes.
You're my only source of information here. And I will, I've got a question for you, DM.
Already.
Oh, wait, one second. Let me just pull up the animal stat sheet. I'm turning into what half of these guys are. And it's the one that can climb. Wait. Before anything. I'm going to talk to Eris. I'm like, hey, Eris. Don't do anything. I'm doing a challenge to climb this wall. If you help me, they'll try and attack us. We can do this peacefully. I know you're uncomfortable because her character is arachnophobic, right?
Yes, but there's still no clear indication that they actually are spider-like in nature. It's just,
I know. It's bug-like. It's insectoid armor.
Yeah, that's why I was very vague about specifically type of creature, because I'm not going to be that guy and just kind of throw her out of everything.
Yeah, but you know what I meant when I was talking
Oh, yeah.
about wild shape, right? Alright. He's just gonna look at her and he's like, alright. Because he knows that I think she told him. He's just gonna look at her and go, alright. You can just sit here, just relax. I'm gonna climb the wall. I need you to close your eyes.
Why?
Wait. Can't I just turn into a gecko?
I mean, you can, but I don't think a gecko can climb at that angle.
They have little suction mitts?
Yeah, they can actually hang upside down on the ceiling. I've seen it happen. Then it dropped on my bed and screamed at me, then ran off.
Oh, you talking about your boyfriend again?
Remember? Fuck you.
Hey, you're the one that said the same scarred up gecko showed up in your bed multiple nights in a row.
Zar, this little
So,
Zar.
yeah.
This little motherfucker likes to hang out on the ceiling of my bedroom. And then he'll randomly just let go and just fall. He has fallen on my face and then scared off. I have geckos in my house. I don't have spiders. I don't have roaches. I have geckos. Geckos.
I'm not sure why that worked that way.
Alright, so how tall would you say this wall is?
The wall is relative to the creatures themselves, probably about 90 feet.
90 feet?
Yes. And that's going at an inward-facing 30-degree angle.
That works for me. Yep. Alrighty. 90 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got 6 hours of wild shape. I'm gonna turn into a lizard and climb this wall.
I'm curious what made you change your mind to saying lizard.
Oh, lizard?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
that's
same thing.
Well, no. I'm asking because just a few seconds ago,
Oh.
Coltrane told Eris to shut her eyes.
Oh, yeah, cause I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about the geckos and their little weird mitts. Their little, little finger things.
Little suction cup, little thingamabobbies on the bottom of their mitts.
Yeah,
I will also
it's
point.
real cool.
I will also point out as well that when you actually examine the wall, you will notice that it is very slick to the touch.
That's alright, I'll run fast. And, wait, actually, I've got a question for you, DM.
Alright.
Wild shape. Oh no, that's an action. Alright. This isn't combat, right? So could I do two things that are usually actions?
You are not in combat, so I see no reason to deny you that.
Alright, and I'll ask the big
15-foot.
he's just gonna look at me and be like, hey, what's your name? You have a name? Is there a way you're addressed?
He's just going to tilt his head. The master never saw fit to give me a name.
You want one? Names hold power. It's a sense of identity.
Though I suppose you could call me Silverfang.
That's a good name. I like it. It suits you.
Flattery will get you nowhere but my stomach.
That's not flattery. I can put something in your stomach, but I like you.
That
Old jar.
Giggity!
And I just have a question for you.
I'm assuming you're talking to Silverfang.
Yeah. Does it matter where I start touching the wall?
You start on the bottom and you climb.
Alright, so jumping doesn't count? God, yeah.
No.
Just asking real quick, and I'm gonna give him finger guns and turn into a gecko. Alrighty. So, would you say I'm moving at half the speed I normally would?
Yeah, considering size differential, there would have to be a movement speed penalty.
Well, no, I'm talking about for the slickness. Like, usually, like, grease spell, there's difficulty, you have to make a roll.
Yeah, obviously rough terrain, so.
Oh, you're just rough terrain?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's already rough terrain to begin with, so I'm not going to add a further, like, say you have 60 movement speed, for example. I'm not going to say you now have 15.
Oh, dude, that's how it works, bro. If you get, I think, no, it might not, but, like, it would make sense somewhat. So I'm moving at 10 feet. Lizards have a 20-foot climb speed, because they only move 20 feet.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I want to talk to Zarzar. Can
Yes.
Zarzar pick a specific breed of gecko?
Why?
Yeah, I'm confused here.
Because there is a New Caledonian gecko that's 14 inches long
How long has the
and
species been known?
it can actually leap about I'm trying to help you.
You're also...
Oh, the jump really does. The jump doesn't matter. I was just gonna cast a spell that lets me shoot.
Zarzar.
Yes.
Yeah, it can actually leap up to 3 feet at a time.
Yes, but that's also not going to help him.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to go off the stat sheet for a lizard. But,
Oh.
yeah. They have a climb speed. I just thought geckos originally. So I was like, oh yeah, they climb. It's a good idea,
I was just trying to help.
Oh, we understand.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Indeed.
I was just like, nah, I got this. I don't need to do any tricks. I don't need to cast any spells. I just need a wild shape. I've got 6 hours of wild shape, 90 feet to run. I got this. I'm just moving at 10 feet. Dashing. So I'm going at 20 feet. Also, this is what's running up the wall. Just imagine this with antlers and a little moth cloak.
I'm waiting.
Looks like a little leopard gecko.
Anywho, Tholdren's skedaddling.
The irony here is that I can see Eris trying to pick him up to cuddle him in that form. Which immediately presents its own problem. Because Silverfang never once said that if she helps him, they would eat her. He just said if she touches him during the trial.
Well, yeah, he just said just stand there. If you move, but Thaldren said if you move, they'll go. So just stand there. Just relax. Just sit down. And yeah,
This
I'm
was
running up
what
the
I
wall.
was.
That shit looks terrifying.
He's
That-
so cute.
That looks like the fucking Herobrine equivalent of a fucking gecko.
Why does that shit look like the cursed shark in the deep fucking water that lives forever?
It's so
That's fucking a Cyrax unborn fetus.
Holy shit, why is its eye so fucking white?
because it's used to living in the dark.
Oh, that's just the color of it? That's a cool color. Looks like it's blind as fuck when there's nothing there.
No, it can actually see perfectly fine. That's just the light refracting off its eyes.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what I was trying to tell you about.
That looks like something that would attack you in a cave. That looks like...
Mental note.
That makes it look like it lived in the fucking cave-in of a coal mine. And ate the miners.
That's
It's a
a full-
survivor.
That's a full-grown one.
Yeah, the miners lasted a long time.
He got them gains.
I think it's
And
adorable.
the man lived in the ribcage of a miner in a coal mine.
That thing's gotta be damn near a foot long.
No, it's in a hand. It's in the hand. It's cute
It's,
in a way,
it's
I
about
guess, but
14
like
inches.
it's one of those kind of cursed cutes. It's like a head crab from Half-Life. It's cute.
Yeah, so I was right.
It's also terrifying.
She just said a full-grown one of those is about 14 inches, so it's about a foot.
Damn.
Mind you, when I say about a foot, I'm basing it off of looking at my own hand with that type of a reference. My hand is 4 inches wide.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it looks tiny.
I could literally, by holding it in my hands, I could hold half of the fucking creature.
I mean, that's also including the tail, so fair.
Which looks like it's about a
I
third,
think
if not
it's
half, the size.
Yeah.
I
Alrighty.
think it's
So I'm running up the wall.
adorable.
It looks like a fucking. It looks like a Looney Tunes running, you know, old school cartoons running up the wall. You know, like running up the waterfall.
Oh, yeah. Now, I will say that the first 10 feet or so, so basically one block, it seems perfectly fine. The ground, the wall down that far, down that low, is completely dry. But as you're moving, you will notice that it's starting to get slicker, and that there are very strangely uniform holes in the wall at strange intervals.
How big are these holes?
I would say about the width of an adult human male's finger.
Does
That
it
is
look
not
like
where I thought you was going.
Does it look like something comes in and out of it? Alright, enough with the hee hee, yes, I know.
It's a very smooth metal hole.
Does it look worn?
Yes. It looks worn down from many, many, many passages of something through the hole.
Alright. Is there anything around the edge of it?
It looks like there might be some rust.
I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just making sure there's not, like, some worm-like thing right there. Oh my fucking god.
Yes. If anybody is curious, this proves that Sakura is my child.
You're not helping the matter, so
I
sorry.
know. If he's not, I'm definitely not. But, no, it's the rust-like substance that's around the edges of the hole. It definitely looks very wet.
Does it look like blood?
No.
Alright.
Good thing
Not
it's
that
not
that's
a
any
bloody
better.
hole.
Is there a way to get around them?
Oh, yeah, the holes aren't all that large, especially considering the fact that Tsar's Fulgrim is probably... he probably wouldn't even be able to fit into the holes himself.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is getting attacked by whatever's there.
Are you afraid of Worm Dude's evil brother?
No, bro. Because I returned him back to Finn.
You returned Worm Dude's evil brother back to Finn?
Yeah. That's where he always was. I just took him with me when I went to the other side, man. Revealed the epic crossover.
But no, from what he can tell, there does not seem to be anything living that is within the confines of those holes. Although,
Well, yeah, but this is Phyrexia. Living's a fucking question mark.
there is nothing that he can see or sense currently that seems to have any intentions of causing distress towards him. Although, with where they are placed, because they're forced to be at irregular intervals because of the spikes from the wall, it will make traversing between them a little harder because of them being at pretty much every single valley.
I see. That's alright. So you're saying is slow me down an extra 10 feet. Or an extra 5, I should say.
Pretty much.
Alright, 5 feet, I'm slowing down. Why do all these geckos look so chunky?
Because it's Sakura. She likes short, fat, cute things.
They're adorable.
Yes,
Anywho,
they're so fugly, they're cute.
and they're going.
They're not
And we're
ugly.
going. How much more we got?
Well, at this point, you've gone about 15 of 90 feet.
15?
East.
What do you mean? Wait a second. You said for the first 30 feet.
No. I said about, well, I apologize. I did misspeak. It's about 20 feet that you've gone so far.
Alright.
But I said after
Also,
about
I
the
was-
first 15 feet is what I had said.
Oh, alright, so I did that in one dash. That's not that bad. Because I could have moved 10 feet, but dashing, I move an extra, my movement, so it'd just be 20 feet. I'm spending 2 movement actions to go my normal speed. And now I'm going to be spending those 2 movements to go my decreased speed of 10 feet.
You were getting ready to say something before that, though?
Oh, nothing, just going.
Okay. And so, as he's climbing, the creatures are all going to very silently move closer to Eris. Just kind of sitting in a circle around her.
He's going to yell back, "It's dangerous!"
No
yelling that to the
fucking
animals.
shit.
No, he's yelling that to the animals.
Oh, fuck you.
You
Meanwhile,
don't know what he's saying?
Meanwhile, as Boldred is climbing, the holes are going to seem to get more numerous. To where it
So
almost
great.
looks like it's kind of like corrugated steel. And several of the holes are going to seem to have spinning doors embedded within them.
Doors?
Yeah, give me a second to find a picture to kind of give you a reference.
They have a reason to be chunky. They're like between a half pound to like a pound and a. They chunky little thing. I want one.
Where the hell is this thing? Why the fuck can I not find a picture of it?
Oh, look at the baby.
Motherfucker. Where's this damn picture I'm looking for? Fuck it. Time to improvise the picture. I have to ask you to bear with me for a minute here. Because I don't know exactly what to use to search for this fucking image I'm looking for.
Look, Zarzar, it's you.
Yes, it is. Wait, I got something.
Hmm. Damn it. I know that it's going to be kind of a crude picture, but
No, it's not gonna load up.
Alright,
I found it.
so now that I've got that, make that the right color at least. Not the Sakura and the lizard pictures, I swear. Basically that.
I like rep.
Just all metal. Kind of like the spinning doors. If that makes sense.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
At least you get the
If I look
general
into
concept
one-
of what I'm talking about.
If I look into one, does it open?
I mean, that depends on how hard you're looking at it. Though further ahead,
On it.
and you see me looking for a friend.
No, I'm going.
You will notice, however, especially considering you have such a high passive perception, that even the small bits of flat surface that are between these holes and the spikes, that there seem to be irregularities with the floor, where it seems to kind of rise up just a slight bit higher than the rest of the flat area around it.
Can I ask the animals a question?
You can definitely try that, yeah.
Did you become like that when you climbed this wall?
You already asked me a similar question, Two Legs. I told you the white one and the wall are unrelated.
Okay. There's traps
Are there
on this
holes
wall,
in the wall?
aren't there?
I mean, I was basically just describing a pressure plate.
Yeah. No, but he's asking.
Oh,
just for
he's asking the
confirmation.
wolf.
Yeah.
The wall holds a great many things, not all of which are pleasant.
I'm gonna just... Can I just grip the wall and just stay there where I'm at?
I mean, you're welcome to do that. It's entirely up to you.
Can I do that right next to a pressure plate?
Sure.
Can I hit a pressure plate?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Alright, I'm not in front of the hole.
No, I know.
I'm just gonna hit it.
I did specifically state that there was openings, a flat area between them.
Flat areas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tap it.
And now it's time for everybody's favorite game.
No.
So, what I'm gonna need from you are...
Yeah, I'm not in front of the hole.
No, I know.
I know. I'm just curious. Yeah,
I'll,
hit me with it. Tell me. I'm just worried.
I'm gonna need you to roll a D100 for me, buddy.
$27.
Oh. Alright, and go ahead and roll a second one. Alright, so as you hit the pressure plate, the wall is going to just kind of like shiver, and grass is going to start growing out of the cracks in the stone. Yes, cracks in the wall, in between the stone itself, and in between the stone and the metal. And it's going to grow to about 3 feet in length.
Is it just grass?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's every part of the bare wall around you in a 20-foot radius.
Isn't that easier to climb then?
I mean, you're talking about trying to climb grass rather than stone.
Yeah. I'm a tiny ass lizard. I can grip the grass better, can I?
I mean,
Than kind of smooth, wet stone. That's why my movement was halved.
I would assume that that's going to make it easier for you and less, not so much rough terrain, so.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Silverfang is just going to kind of look down at Eris, a large, shark-like grin on his face. Mind you, this
It's
is
dangerous.
Mind you, Zachary, this is the one that's like 3 fucking times Eris' size.
Alright, how high am I up on the wall now?
I
From 20 to...
do believe at this point, with your last movement, you said that you had used your 2 movements to move at your regular speed since the half and all that. Your movement speed is...
Well, I would have been able to do the 20 of normal terrain at the half speed in that movement because I had 10 speed and I dashed to do 20.
Right.
And if my speed got reduced by another 5, so I was moving at 5 feet, I would be dashing to do 10, so it'd take me 2 movements to get through there if it's another 20 feet.
Okay, so that combined with where you already were on the wall, I believe you've made it up about 40 feet at this point.
Yes, about... If we're going in increments of 20 of the differences in the area, 20 out of 90. So, yeah. With the grass, what can I go at now?
I would say regular movement speed for you, and I was counting the grass, by the way.
Oh, just the 20? Nice.
Yeah.
So I'll try and go 40 feet.
So, with that in mind, the grass effectively would have made it regular movement speed for you. So that would probably... You said lizards have 10 movement speed, or is it 20?
20. It's 20. It was halved originally because I was on the wall. You said it was halved because it's kind of slick.
Yeah. So that raises an interesting point because it's a 20-foot radius around where he was, meaning that half of that 20 would have only half of that is obviously the 10, which is where you are. You're in the center of it, so it's 10 feet to any side, but you have a 20 movement speed. So I'm not entirely sure.
The dashing action.
Yeah. You can kind of see why I'm a little confused as to exactly how to rate where you are.
Yeah.
We'll just call it 50 and call it good.
No, 40 is good. No, I'm just saying if I'm using the grass now.
Gotcha. Okay.
From where I'm at on the wall now, how much can I move if I can move at my normal speed of 20? Like, I'm asking if there's any more complications, because there were some before. Or
oh, yeah. No.
If I'm not trying to hit any pressure plates, because I imagine it's a little tight-fitting.
Yeah, it's getting worse the further up he goes.
Yeah, that's what I figured as much. So I was like, how far can I get without trying to hit any pressure plates? Because I don't know what I'm going to hit next.
He's like, I'm not really sure I want to find out.
This grass seems to be the best course.
So that gives you, if that's what you're asking, you can go literally 10 feet without having to risk any holes or any pressure plates until the area of grass ends.
Alright, and would you like me to do that?
No, if that's the way he's going anyway, you might as well.
Well, no. Would you like me to roll to dodge pressure plates and keep going?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's what I mean. Would you like me to roll?
That's a good question.
Athletics?
Well, he's not really airborne per se, so I'm not really sure how fitting that is specifically.
Well, acrobatics just means you're dexterous and stuff.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll an acrobatics
Not like
check.
doing, like, how you're able to move your body and control yourself more than just the, actual acrobat, like the... You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for me.
Alright. Oh, God. 2D100, is that the deal that we're doing?
The D100, the first one, the only reason I had you roll the second one is because of the result of the first.
Oh. Want me to roll another? Just one?
Yeah, go ahead and roll another D100 for me, because as...
Just one and hope I don't roll 20?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll another D100 if we can get a word in here from Sakura's yelling.
I'm a better.
25 should be good, right?
No, it is not good. So as you're moving through the grass, you're going to hear a very loud click as he steps on another pressure plate.
Dope.
So now I'm going to need you to roll another D100 for me.
$33.
Alright, gonna have to notate. So that's interesting. Now, not only is Boldrin moving through a very unnatural patch of grass, but now cabbages are going to start sprouting out of said grass.
That's not bad at all.
You got lucky on that, I'll give you that one.
Alright. I would like to continue my journey with the other, I guess, 40 feet of movement that I would have.
Yes, and in addition, this is a 30-foot radius of cabbages. So another 15
Would you
feet
like
ahead.
me to roll acrobatics?
Yes, sir.
That's not it.
Alright, so...
My one good roll. My one good roll.
I mean, I'm fine with letting you keep the athletics, because I'm sure it would have come up as 17 either way.
Just funny.
Alright, so as he's moving along, he does take a step where he manages to recognize the shape of the pressure plate before he starts putting any weight on his foot, and manages to avoid it for throughout the rest of the patch of cabbage. I don't want to say cabbage patch, but I might as well just say it now. So this now leaves him, I believe we are roughly at the 50-foot mark now. So you're over halfway up the wall at this point.
Do another roll and keep on running. I'd like to keep on running for another 40.
Oh yeah, he's just basically just fucking tap dancing and whistling a tune while he's moving around on the wall this time. Getting him up to that last leg of the wall, where as he comes to a stop, he's going to notice that instead of a very large amount of small holes, that there just seems to be a very large one centered in a metal ring that seems to be ringed with pressure plates at every available open space around this opening.
Am I supposed to jump into it?
It's currently closed, but it very easily looks like it's not stable. And there's just going to be the faintest hint of a reddish tint to the metal, along with a very large amount of heat.
Eat.
Heat, yes.
This is weird.
As in, oh fuck, I'm gonna burn myself.
Is there any way I can ascertain what this item is? Or what the trap is?
I mean, logic kind of dictates what it is, but you can definitely try to investigate it.
Sure.
Oh, nice. So, as he's inspecting this very strange portal, he's going to feel that the closer he gets to that closed portal entry, the ring around it, that it's going to get hotter and hotter, almost by hundreds of degrees at a time. And that the metal is glowing the closer it is to the center of that hole.
I see. And there's a bunch of pressure plates around it to activate it, huh?
Oh, yes. The bitch of this is that most of the available space on this section of the wall is covered by this hole, even if it is closed currently.
Oh, man. This is not great. And this is the last barrier?
Oh, yeah. This is the last 20
How
feet
big
of
is
that
this
hole.
hole?
It's easily a good 30 feet across, but it's only 20 tall.
30. So I can't jump that. But I'll tell you what I can do. There's no other way around this?
It would be a very tight squeeze to get around the hole, even for a lizard.
Even for a tiny beast.
Oh, yeah. We're talking inches at best.
Is there spikes around?
That would be why it's inches at best, because there are spikes growing around the hole as well. They're the reason why
Any of
it's
these
such a tight
spikes look easy to grab?
From where you are, there are a couple that look like they're very easy to get a hold of.
Wait, I got cabbages to jump over, or I can jump onto, right?
Oh yeah, you can jump on the cabbages.
Okay, so I just got
Oh, and how long is the grass?
The grass is 3 feet in length.
Alright. Can I try and use the grass and the cabbages to help get around the hole?
You can definitely try.
I'd like to try, because I have an idea that's not great. Acrobatics, huh?
Oh yeah, go for it. Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Alright, can I at least tell you what my idea was?
You can definitely go ahead and do it.
So yeah, it might come up, it might be relevant real fucking quick. My idea was to sort of try to jump up towards the middle, or as far as I could get really, of the plate as I could. I'll take the damage, I'll turn back into my normal self, I'll grab some spikes. Oh no, actually I can just... Fuck, bro, fuck. I don't know, it's like there's like nothing I can do.
Yeah, you might want to pay attention, Sakura.
How rooted in these cabbages are
They're half sticking out of the wall.
What?
Zar just
they?
kind of
Do they
fucked
seem
himself.
pretty secure? No. I can save this.
The cabbages are what? Zar just rolled a 4 for an acrobatics check, so he just crit failed.
Rip.
They look like they're half buried, but obviously when you go to stand on one, they're going to start moving very quickly. So these are basically effectively making pockmarks in the wall at this point.
Alright, I've got a question. Good sir. Would you say a spell that pushes something away?
Is that a question to itself, or are you going to finish them?
Would you say a spell that pushes a creature away could do that if aimed at yourself?
I mean, it sounds like you're going down a very philosophical road with that question, and I like that.
Well, I'm talking about gravity, because you'd be falling down, but if the smell's pushing you up, does it work?
I mean, you're going to be getting pushed closer and closer to this hole, but yeah, it would work.
Well, I mean, if I'm already going to take damage, I could... If I'm turning back into my normal self, you know, might as well. It's my power.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what my fate is after I've fubbed this jumping on cabbages as a lizard.
So, as you attempt to... You said you were trying to jump to the center of this closed gateway, right?
No. I was trying to get around with this. It was like...
Okay. That
My
makes
other
more
idea
sense.
was to... Yeah, I'm trying to get around this death trap.
Unfortunately, as you make the jump to try and get to a clear space between the walls, the spikes, and the pressure plates, your tail does land on one of the pressure plates, activating it, which is going to cause this portal to slowly start opening.
Alrighty. I'm not taking any damage, am I?
Not directly, no. So you're still in...
Not directly. If I'm not... Well, I mean, I'd like
Okay,
to get
let
out of
me
here.
refer-
I'd like to continue hopping if I can to get out of the way.
Yeah, so you can definitely dodge what's coming out. You're not going to take any damage, I misspoke. However...
Alright, so at this point in time...
Yeah, oh, I get you. But give me 1 second here. Although, with that portal opening, you're going to see the spill of lava start to flow out of that hole down towards Eris and the creatures.
So I'd be like, down below, step to the side, stairs. Eris.
Mm-hmm.
Eris about to get a fucking crimson shower over.
Silverfang, you just do whatever. You could sit there.
You fool.
You call me a fool? I'm still going.
You're going to wake Urabresk.
What does that mean?
It is one of the White One's compatriots. It lives in the lava.
How do I close this thing?
It is the only one that can.
Oh, well, that's fucked.
Next time on D&D, is the party going to have to fight a praetor? Better stay tuned.
He's gonna continue trying to get to the top, I guess.
And as he moves, he gets to the last stretch of it, the 10 feet, where the wall itself just seems to be made of shrapnel and barbed wire. Just very jagged metal bits in general.
Am I at the top or not?
You're 10 feet from the top.
How'd you even get this up here? Who did this? This wasn't you.
The wall has always been thus. Meanwhile, the entire pack is off to the side now. Just well away from the fucking spill of lava.
He's gonna be looking at Silverfang and just be like, you said this was a challenge to get to the top of the wall, but you have a way that summons some dangerous creature right there in your wall?
We never said it was our wall, did I?
But it's your challenge.
Yes. You said you wanted another way out.
Yeah, is there a way out that we could have just walked?
The only way out for you is at the top of that wall.
Just to prove ourselves. Alright. You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
If you fail, I might.
Good answer. I'm going to try and climb up without getting cut or hurt.
Luckily for you, you chose a lizard, so that will give you an advantage on that.
Does it?
Yes. But I'm going to need you to
Alright.
roll an athletics check for me.
Athletics?
Yes.
No acrobatics?
Well, acrobatics, as I understand, it's just general movement, whereas athletics is more of your ability to move quickly, so to speak, unless I'm misunderstanding it.
Athletics is a strength-based skill. It's more of you being able to lift and
Okay.
not strain yourself.
I think, yeah, go ahead.
General rigor.
Mhm. Okay, go ahead and roll acrobatics for me then.
And, you said I had advantage. I was a smoke.
So go ahead and roll a second one.
Fuck me. God.
You're
Damn.
lucky you had the advantage on that. So, as he's climbing, he will, after struggling, he will manage to make it to the top. Although, in what physical form he's manifested in at present, I'm not sure. However, because he is going to get caught
the
multiple
gecko.
times on the barbed wire and the jagged bits, and I would say in total probably going to take about 5 slashing damage.
Alright, so things change. After 2 hit points, I go back to my normal self.
Oof.
I mean, I didn't take the hit points, though. And, this is where that question comes into play.
And what question is that?
I'm gonna cast a spell
Oh, Lord.
pointed at me. It's called Bitter Wind. A freezing wind forming a line 120 feet long and 20 feet wide blasts from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Me. At me. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 30 feet away from you in a direction following the line. I'm taking the damage. 1d12. And I want to get pushed.
I mean, you're also going to have to add the damage for the 10 feet of bludgeoning from movement, because you're basically going to collide with the top of that wall.
Exactly. Unless I cancel the spell and no. I'll take the damage. I'll do 1d10 and 1d12 damage.
So that's 1d10, 1d12, plus 5. For the total damage we'll take then from that.
Plus 5?
I told you that it was the 5 from the slashing, and you said that was what it was going to cause.
Oh, no. I would take 3 damage from that.
Okay, so plus 3
Damage
not
for
plus
the-
5. My bad.
Any damage the gecko takes, I don't take. That's the gecko's health.
Okay, so 2.
Wild shape health and my health different.
Alright. Well, obviously I'm still learning shit, so... Alright, so the 1d10, the 1d12, plus 3 then. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. Oh, that's not bad at all.
I will take
Looks like 9.
9 damage. I will give myself a concussion.
He's like, I'll give myself a concussion if it means getting past that, damn it.
I did it right.
Oh yeah, he is now bruised, bleeding slightly, like trickle, very light trickle, but standing at the top of the wall.
Is there a top to stand on?
Yes, there turns out as
Alright.
you reach up to the top there that there is a very wide platform.
Is there anything? What's up here?
And there's a hole in the cave wall, and there seems to be a glowing pair of white eyes staring out.
What does it look like?
It looks like a big ass dark hole with white eyes staring out. That's what it currently looks like to him. Ah. So they've sent another sacrifice, have they?
I'm not gonna let it finish talking. I'm sorry. I know you had this big thing planned, but I'm gonna drop and I'm gonna yell for Eris to catch me.
Who said I didn't already get out everything that I was going to? But yeah, you can feel free to jump. Eris.
Huh?
So, Feldrin just
You're
leapt
gonna-
off of the
You're gonna
90-foot
see
wall.
Feldrin get to the top of the wall, colliding with the top of it.
Mhm.
And then just immediately jump and yell for you to catch him.
Okay.
Meanwhile, she's like passed the fuck out.
And then he's gonna yell that he did it.
There's just gonna be a collective
Wait, one
murmur among the pack. He met the mistress.
And I will, as I'm falling, cast Speak with Animals. Well, I'll have to cast Speak with Animals again to, Actually, it's not concentration. I don't have to. I'm gonna be like, what's the mistress? What's the mistress? Is that like a big U? Bigger U? Is it a U?
The mistress is the white one.
Oh, fuck. She doesn't have eyes, does she?
Well, that's the whole point of it, is that they're very irregular, but she does have eyes underneath the visor.
Oh, that's a visor.
Yes.
Fuck. Do I have to go back up?
The question is he thinking about going back up? Or is she going to be coming down?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, if she's coming down, there's no harm in this, you know.
Also, Eris, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity check for me.
No, why?
There's a full-grown Thaldrin falling 90 feet, asking for you to catch him.
Is it a check or a save?
No, this is a skill check. Because you're trying to catch a full-grown man who just leapt off of a 90-foot wall. Lucky for you, she has the ability to roll such fucking busted-ass high numbers.
Hold on. I crit at 19.
Yes, you did. So you caught him.
Princess style.
And as she catches you and stares lovingly into your eyes. She's probably
We're
going
gonna
to
have a
drop
friend
him at this
join
point.
us.
Oh. You have someone interested in joining the campaign?
Oh, I'm talking about the person up above.
Ah, okay. I thought you were staying out of character for a second there. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
We have company.
And as he says
Oh,
this, a very
Local.
yes, as he says this, a very large spear-like face is going to appear over the lip of the wall that looks to be made of porcelain, whereas its jawline just looks like raw exposed meat.
Yeah.
So you're the white one.
That is what they call me, yes.
What do you call you? And is she speaking common or?
Oh yeah, she's
Both
speaking
speak.
common. No, both of them will be able to understand her. They call me Elish Norn, the mother of machines.
Okay. Well, I was asking for a way to get out of the cave, and they pointed me in the direction of your hole in the wall.
Yes, because they are good little puppies.
To the flyer. Gotcha. They got me. I shouldn't have believed them. I was trying to be a good person.
Oh, they do as they're told. And once the completion has begun for the two of you, so will you.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, that's gonna be a no, bud.
That's gonna be, Her face is metal?
No, it looks like it's made out of porcelain and flesh combined.
Do I see any metal in her, on her, part of her?
Nope.
Exposed. That's a shame. Yeah. So, is there any way we could maybe not? We're not staying. We're gonna be hitting the road in a little bit.
And who decided that, little one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we just got Escanor by And as she speaks,
Okay.
her hands are going to curl around the edge of the lip of the wall. Also,
Oh, she's
pulling
not
herself
down yet.
closer. Not yet.
He's just gonna be like, well, I'd really not like to stay. Love what you did with the place.
Oh,
It's just that there's something I'm kind of doing. I'm trying to find something.
Oh, but I insist that you stay.
Can you give me like a day to think about it? 24 hours at best.
Oh, so that's a better idea of what she looks like. For anyone in the chat watching who's curious.
Oh, Snorn's an awesome character.
Oh, yeah.
Cool art. It's just gonna be like, they're like, if I agree, which, which means I don't do anything crazy, could you give me 24 hours like this? And then, no Barthold,
No way.
I'll give it in. Like, he won't do anything. Like, he'll give in if he just gets 24 hours. AKA how much time it takes the portal to charge.
Yeah, see, she's the reason that portal's there, so she's gonna know exactly kind of what he's up to for the most part, or at least have an idea. But
Like, I'll be chilling down here with everybody. And, Silverfang here is pretty interesting, so I just want to ask him general questions. It's a pretty fascinating world you got here.
I will grant your request on one condition, 2 legs.
Do you not have 2 legs?
I do not have what you know as legs.
That's concerning, but do continue.
I will grant your request on the condition that you agree to be surrounded at all times by my pets. I'm a very jealous woman,
I agree
after all.
to be surrounded. Sorry, what was that?
She's saying, I'm very jealous about my pets. That's what she's saying.
Why are you jealous?
No one can have what is mine. Which now includes you and your little friend.
I'm concerned and confused. I wasn't going to steal one of them.
Oh, but I'm not concerned about you stealing them, little one. I'm going to be adding you to their numbers.
Something, sure. Yep.
Do what?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And my condition can only be met if both of you are surrounded by them at all times.
He's me patting on the shoulder. Don't worry, I'm not leaving. Staying right here.
Very well, then. I will see you in 24 hours. And a very slow...
Make it, you know what? 28. Let's be crazy.
You have 24 hours to one.
Okay. What are you gonna do until then? Sleep?
Oh, I have many projects to see to. And with that, she's just going to slowly withdraw as the sound of oozing wet flesh just scrapes across the top of the wall.
Well, just gonna look there and be like, alright, listeners, we got to, we have to wait. Not for that, but we have to wait.
So since Sakura's having an issue with staying awake, she's very tired, we're going to go ahead and call up there for the session. But
You're not gonna do this to me.
after all, if it comes to blows with Elishnoran and the warders, then you're really going to want the fucking heavy artillery alert.
How many benefits to becoming a Phyrexian?
I mean, as evidenced by the snakeskin that Eris is currently wearing, she, might definitely get a boost to your AC if nothing else.
Yeah, but that's a coat made by Santa. There's a difference. Shit.
It was a coat
Also, that
made by Santa.
that was from Hephaestus, though. I thought.
Yeah, it was a coat given to her by Santa that he skinned from a creature that Hephaestus dipped in liquid metal.
That's terrifying, but also
Hey, it wanted it. It literally asked for it.
that's basically what you just described was the most humane Phyrexian experiment.
Oh, trust me, the Phyrexians are my favorite creatures in all of Magic the Gathering.
When it comes to Phyrexians, that's the tamest thing somebody could have done. Oh, you mean you just injected liquid metal into its skin? That's it?
No, Hephaestus
Well, see,
dipped the creature in metal.
no, I know.
How
But
the-
like when it comes to Phyrexians, you
Oh,
gotta take it a
that's-
step further, make it worse. That's all you did? Alright, I guess.
Oh, I just unknowingly opened the door for a lot of fun little things to be introduced here while you're in this realm.
This is terrifying, man. So,
And I misspoke earlier, because, well, technically not. The wolf wouldn't know of the sixth one present.
the sixth one present. What do you mean by that? The sixth one present.
So,
The sixth wolf?
no, the alpha wolf. He only knows of Elish, Vorinclex, Urabrask, Jingataxian, and
Oh, you're talking about the lava.
and Shieldred. He doesn't know about the sixth one that is present.
Blue sun.
Although the funny part is that as she withdraws, there's going to be very sibilant whispering filling the cavern.
What kind of whispering?
Very sibilant, very soft, snake-like whispering almost.
What's that coming from?
We're going to have to wait till next week to find out.
Shucks.
I mean, if you know anything about the Praetors, you should have a pretty good idea as to what I just said, or what I just told you is up there with her.
With her?
Yes. What did I say you heard?
Fucking fleshy scraping.
And
Oh, so is that not really her?
Oh no, that's her. That's definitely Elish Norton. But I also said that there was something else coming from up there with her.
Oh, yeah, slithering snake noises.
The whispering.
Oh,
Noises.
whispering snake noises. That I don't know much about magic. Phyrexia is the one I know the most about, which is still not a bunch.
Do you know the names and the monikers of the 5 Praetors?
Not all of them. And it depends on the card.
This one in particular is a black card.
Isn't that the... Didn't you say Sheoldred?
I did.
Or they don't know Sheoldred?
No, they know Shieldred, they know Urabrask, they know Jin-Gitaxian, they know Vorinclex, and they know Elish Norn. But there's a 6th one present.
Oh, you're talking about Urabrask that you mentioned? No, you said Urabrask, didn't you?
I did.
Elish Norn, Jin-Gitaxia, Sheoldred, Urabrask, Vorinclex, and there's a 6th one?
Yep.
Alright. Is this an actual card?
Yes,
Or
there is an
is this
actual
something
card
that
for
you...
it.
Okay, alright, I was like,
There's another actual name very closely associated with Phyrexia.
Guess is as good as mine.
And it has roots in a very, very long list of lore for Phyrexia. I will say that.
Alright. Oh. Is it a dragon?
Nope.
Alright, never mind then. Oh, never mind. Context. Oh, you talking about Yawgmoth?
I could be.
Interesting. But which Yawgmoth?
Well, he's got a few different forms, but
You talking about just the land, man? Just the land,
he
right?
may or may not look like that.
Oh. The devil version of Whitebeard from One Piece.
Or he may or may not look like that. You never know.
Let's see.
But Yawgmoth is Yawgmoth either way.
Who can say?
So, what's going to happen to the party when they dive deeper into the clockwork hell that is Phyrexia? How do we even get to Phyrexia from Greece? Tune in next week and we'll find out the answers together.
Technically, we weren't in Greece anymore. They were in some weird mirror dimension with Santa
And the Krampus.
and the Krampus and the evil us.
The other us.
Not those ones, the other us.
You might even say this is us.
Exactly.
But tune in next week to see how the party fares and what hells might be unleashed upon them. Hopefully you all have a great night, and we will see you all tomorrow for Family Game Night. Bye.